When it feels like the world's falling down, I'll be there to lift you from the ground. Don't be afraid, just let me in, love me and down. How could I say your pain in the lies and all your secrets? I'll take them all, I'll be your keeper. Let's run away, no need to stay alone now.
Hey everybody, it's me, Marquita, and I actually was coming here with a quote of the day. I had a different quote scheduled for today. Well, I guess it will be that today. Today is, let me tell you, today's the 7th. So this will be the quote for the 8th. And I had a different quote. Nothing that was for that day. Just a quote. Scheduled to come out on the 8th. But I'm going to make this one come out on the 8th. And change the other one. But, see. Stop.
Hey, stop. Damn.
I'm making this quote for today because I was watching news clips. If y'all know, I don't have cable, and I sometimes am doing something when the local news comes on, so I watch news clips here on YouTube. And I was watching one of the news clips, a little update, 15 hours ago. That's when the video was, of the update of the volcano eruption. And that it made me mad because it was showing people out there videotaping the lava coming towards them. Yeah, yes, it was going a little faster than a turtle, but not too fast. But nonetheless, it was moving. It wasn't still. It wasn't doing anything. Like it was showing itself that I'm coming. Get out of my way. I'm not coming fast, but get out of my way. And so I was telling Gary, because they asked this man, why haven't you left? Because he and one of the news people said that they tweeted people, or not tweeted, text people to tell them to get out, and some people wanted to stay. They didn't want to leave. And then the newsman was saying, well, the firefighters says if they stay, they're not coming in to get them if they are in danger. And then it cuts to this older woman, and she's like, I've been living in this house for 30 years, and I'm not leaving it. And my thought is, you're going to die over a house? Now, I don't know her circumstances. And, it'd be different if she cannot afford to leave the island. Like, if it's like, if they're saying, okay, we'll go over here to the edge of the island, but you're going to be homeless and all this. I still don't think you should die for your house, but if you do, then okay, you was warned. And then there was another man that said that he wasn't leaving because he has faith that God is going to save him. Excuse me. And so That's what brought this quote video on. Hold on. Let me get the quote. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. The quote that I feel like goes with this scenario is, God will save me. If the universe is offering help, take it. And like I said, seeing this made me think of and that actually made me think of a story that I heard when I was 7. Hold on. The quotes that I heard the story that I heard when I was 7. I think I was about 7, maybe even 8. And it was, this woman, her house was flooding. And a police officer came to her house and told her, come on, it's flooding. Let's go. And she said, no. She's like, no, God will save me. So she stays in her house, and then her first floor floods. And then a rowboat comes by. And she then said, and then somebody was like, come on, your house is flooding. Come on. And she said, no, God will save me. And then her whole house flooded, and she was standing on the roof of her house, and a helicopter came by and said, come on. It was like reaching out their hand to, come on, your house is flooded. And she said, no, God will save me. So then she ends up drowning and dying. And when she got to heaven, she said, God, why didn't you save me? And he said, I sent the police officer and you denied him. I sent the rowboat and you denied him. And I sent the helicopter and you denied him. And then it was like, basically, I forgot what the rest of it was, but Gary found the story that I think that's where the original story came from, but because I guess I was a kid, they kind of changed the words and stuff around. So hold on, I'm going to have Gary read it to you. Gary.
I didn't know what's your favorite.
He's looking it up. Hold on, guys. Yeah.
Okay. A man was trapped in his house during a flood. He began praying to God to rescue him. He had a vision in his head of God's hand reaching down from heaven and lifting him to safety. The water started to rise in his house. His neighbor urged him to leave and offered him a ride to safety. The man yelled back, I am waiting for God to save me. The neighbor drove off in his pickup truck. The man continued to pray and hold on to his vision. As the water began rising in his house, he had to climb to the roof. A boat came by with some people heading for safe ground. They yelled at the man to grab a rope they were ready to throw and take him to safety. He told them that he was waiting for God to save him. They shook their heads and moved on. The man continued to pray, believing with all his heart that he would be saved by God. The floodwaters continued to rise. A helicopter flew by, and a voice came over a loudspeaker offering to lower a ladder and take him off the roof. The man waved the helicopter away, shouting back that he was waiting on God to save him. The helicopter left. The floodwaters came over the roof and caught him up and swept him away. He drowned. When he reached heaven and asked, God, why did you not save me? I believed in you with all my heart. Why did you let me drown? God replied, I sent you a pickup truck, a boat, and a helicopter, and you refused all of them. What else could I possibly do for you?
And that's how I feel with these people. And I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion of the people over in Hawaii with the lava, with them getting text messages telling them that they should leave. And like I said, that woman's like, I've been in this house for 30 years, I'm not leaving. And then this man is like, I have faith that God is saving me, is going to save me. And I believe all that. I do. But he sent the news people. He sent, or he got y'all a text message. He's having, to me, every opportunity. He's sending every opportunity. Like the fire people are like, if you get in danger, we're not coming in to save you. And rightfully they shouldn't, because we're giving you ample time to leave. Like even if they leave at the last minute, like the lava at this particular second, what I've seen is moving slow enough to where you can load up the back of your car or the back of your truck with like your well, I was trying, your lock box, is that what I'm thinking of? Your safe.
Yeah.
Load that up and still be able to get out because it's moving that slow. But I feel like it's moving slow right now to give you a chance. But then eventually it's going to be like, okay, I gave you a chance to get out. You didn't take it. Now I'm going to do my thug thizzle and burn you up. That's just how I feel. And not to leave us on a negative hand, I hope that there's no fatalities in Hawaii. I hope everybody gets out. I hope that all that gets lost in the volcano eruption is material things and not lives. That is like my true, authentic, truly, I hope no lives are lost, and just, if anything, just material things. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me if this is too sappy or sad of a quote, and I'll do another one, because I don't want this. I want this quote to be uplifting, and the uplifting part that I'm trying to get is, if you have a chance to be saved, but you deny it, then I don't feel like you should complain about it. Because if you're praying and like, oh my gosh, God, I need a place to live because I'm homeless, and then God gives you a place that's not ideal, not where you want to live, but it's in your price range. It's livable. It's not what you want, but it's a place to live and to not be in, to get off the streets and not be homeless, and you refuse it. He sent it to you. He gave you what you asked for, a place to live, not the place that you wanted to live. He gave you what you wanted. You prayed for a place to live so you're not homeless, and he sent you that, and then you deny it, and then you're in your feelings and you're mad like, God, why are you not helping me? And it's like, I did, and you refused my help. Like, I sent you a house, and because that wasn't the house that you wanted, you refused it. That's all I'm saying. And with these people, he's sending the firefighters, the news, and other people, and they're like, nope, we're not leaving because God is going to save us, but you're refusing his help. He sent these people to save you. And don't know. You know, this lava eruption reminds me of the movie 2012. And if y'all seen that movie, y'all will see that, because I don't know what happened in Tennessee. Like, I don't really know what happened to us in order for us. I don't remember. And, like, I want to go back and I want to watch the movie just to see what happened in Tennessee. Because we know that if y'all seen it, then, you know. And if not, I'm sorry, spoilers. Hold on. Okay, sorry, this freaking thing, I had to autofocus it. Nevada, that all the water dried up, and Old Faithful was like, look, I've been holding back for 200 years now. I'm awake, and erupts. Old Faithful erupts. And that's what happened in Nevada, I think. That's what Yellowstone is. And then California finally broke on off. She'd been holding on for years. She went on and broke on off and went into the ocean. Hawaii, because they got how many volcanoes?
They got 5 on the Big Island.
500. Well, let's just say they got like 100. I know it ain't 100 really, but all their volcanoes erupted where. And it was stupid, like like when I seen that video, the movie, I was like, okay, are them kids stupid? Because if y'all seen it, y'all know that the mama's new husband is flying the plane, and but the 2 kids, the little boy, the little girl, looks down. And was like, ooh, what's that? And then the daddy's like, oh, well, that used to be a continent, or that used to be a place called Hawaii. Okay, if your kids didn't know that was Hawaii, then why would you say that's called a place that used to be called Hawaii? You should say, oh, well, that's Hawaii. That's what that is, you know. But it was red. It was lit up, all lavaless. You know, you couldn't even really tell that it was or not continent. That it was islands, because it was just pretty much a red glow in the middle of the ocean. So that part to me, it made me mad, because I'm like, why would you even word it that way? Oh, that's a place that used to be called Hawaii. It's like, just say, oh, well, kids, that's Hawaii. Because I'm pretty sure, like, the little girl, like, she was like 7 or 8. Okay, I'm pretty sure they learned about that they were learning continents. And she was young when the little boy looked like he was all of 12. So I know he heard about the different states and stuff. So that little comment didn't make sense to me. I always was like, why would you even word it like that? Because my kids are not even in school. And if we seen it, I'm like, oh, well, honey, that's Hawaii. It's not Hawaii anymore, but that's Hawaii. See what else happened. I know that there's a big wave. Maybe that's what happened to us. The big wave, because where the president was like, he's not leaving, and then there was like a big wave, and it drowned them. So maybe that's what, I don't know what happened to Tennessee, but that always bothered me. That's like in the movie Day After Tomorrow. They was like, oh, everything below, what was it, Virginia,
yeah,
or something like that is in ice. I'm like, okay, y'all didn't even give me time to even leave, because I'm below Virginia. Like, at the end of the day, you know. And if y'all seen the Day After Tomorrow movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, y'all will know it. And Dennis Quaid and some other folks. But yeah, y'all would know what I'm talking about, because I'm like, okay, well, what happened to Tennessee? And we was the ones that we was up on the ice, and because it happened so fast.
Girl.
Because it happened so fast, we didn't get warning enough to go on and get out. And so, anyhow, just hopefully y'all like that quote. Just a little bit of, little chit chat, little chewing the fat. But I just want to say that quote, because to me, I feel like with them, with the fire people and the police and all them are telling these people to leave, it's going to be sad if they get killed because they refuse to leave their material things, and that God is sending a message and they're not receiving it. They're refusing to receive it. I mean, if I'm wrong, please let me know. And I'm not saying in any way, I'm not saying this in any way to be malicious and be disrespectful to the people that is going through that natural disaster down in Hawaii. God bless them. God be with them if they decide to stay. Hopefully the smoke will get them, or the smoke, or the sulfuric acid sulfur gas or whatever. Hopefully that gets them before the actual lava gets them. Like if that's what's going to happen, I don't want them to suffer. I don't want them to be in agony. Like if they're going to get killed, hopefully they won't be, hopefully they don't feel it. But I don't wish that on, I'm not wishing that on them. I just want to make this quote just to see if y'all understand what I'm saying, like that they are getting messages that God is trying to help them and they're refusing to help. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, please let me know. I am open to all suggestion, all criticism, or any comment, I should say, good or bad, because I could be totally wrong, and if I am totally wrong, please let me know. Please say, you know what, you wrong on this one, and because I will listen, because I don't want to come out and make it look like that I'm on one side. If you have a different view, or if what I'm saying is not what you're thinking, and it's totally opposite, then please let me know, because I would like to hear that. I really would. And if I don't agree with you, then I won't agree with you, but I'm not gonna be mad for what you said, because that is your opinion, and that's your comment, and I listen. Like I said, good or bad. But anyhow, y'all have a good night, and y'all please, if y'all are one of the ones in Hawaii and y'all are actually seeing this or have loved ones, please encourage them to leave if they got the text message to evacuate. Please encourage them that the material things is it will affect you, but it's not your life. Like, you can lose material things and replace them, but you can't replace your life. And then that's just my thing. That's like, just please, just pray for the people that is in that natural disaster. All right, bye.